Hello. Welcome to Tutors of Life podcast, where we research life so you don't have to. Episode 444. This is your host, Shaun Tutor.
And this is Sam. And this is a talk episode where the tutors talk. So,
Having lemonade and eating a beef stick.
how was that?
Amazing.
Sounds like the weirdest combination.
I just got done training legs, and I was like, I'm going to be podcasting for an hour. I could use something to get some whatever back in. And I was like, we've got lemonade. And I don't usually drink like juice besides orange juice, but we had lemonade for Deep Eddy's lemonade. So I was like, lemonade it is.
Makes sense.
And then pork. You know what's crazy though? You know how, or I don't know if you know this, but like when I drink like lemonade or orange juice or certain foods, I get phlegmy.
Oh, really?
Do you get that?
I don't notice if I do.
Pay attention when you eat or like drink something that's not great for you.
Mm-hmm.
And you'll get phlegm in your mouth. It's your body immediately trying to expel what you're consuming.
Weird.
Uh-huh.
Barbara O'Neill teach you that?
Uh-huh. Well, because I always knew, like, not always, but like I've paid attention over the last like 2 years. If I eat shit I'm not supposed to or drink shit I'm not supposed to, I get phlegmy.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, that's gotta be a sign, because it only happens when I eat shit like that.
Right.
Like if I eat beef and rice, I don't get phlegmy. If I eat a fucking big ass cinnamon roll, mm-hmm. I get fucking phlegmy. So
Interesting.
I'm like, so anyways, I was listening to Barbara O'Neill, and she's just like, yeah, when your body does that, it's a sign that it's bad and it's trying to expel that from you.
Interesting.
Uh-huh.
I suppose because like the sugar in the lemonade.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Makes me like wonder. There was something I had the other day that like I realized like I had a phlegmy throat afterwards, and I was like, that's weird. And then it went away after a little bit.
Yeah, it goes away after a little bit. I'm going to tell it's fall because my fucking thumb's already cracked.
Why didn't you start lotioning it?
I did. I lotioned 4 times now.
Oh, wow.
Before it even started cracking, I had lotioned. Before it started cracking, didn't matter. Still cracked.
That's insane, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't make any sense.
Because I felt it like getting dry, and I was like, I need to get this shit. So I started lotioning. Didn't matter. I woke up last night, it was cracked. I was like, you be fucking kidding me.
That sucks.
Oh, it is what it is. What's up?
I don't know. Did we talk about this weekend at all?
What was this weekend?
Applefest and a wedding.
No.
No. Oh, yeah, because we podcasted on the road, and I think we just got right into it.
I think so.
Yeah, so we went to Bridget and Dakota's wedding, which was wonderful, at Villa Bellezza.
Villa Belize, I thought.
Yeah.
Villa, whatever.
It's a beautiful winery in Pepin. It was so beautiful. It was blazing hot at 5:30 at night. Had some wonderful wine and wonderful food. Oh, it was so much fun. So good. So we did that Friday, and then baby didn't want to sleep, so that was fun. And then we went up to Applefest in Bayfield on Saturday. Yeah. It was fun. It's just cool to look at like all the craft vendors and stuff like that.
And eat apple crisp.
And eat apple crisp. Yeah. So last year was my first time. Probably Sean's a month. He hadn't gone in a while before.
I haven't gone like 7 years.
Yeah. So last year we tried all the apple desserts because one at Applefest, why not? And some of them sucked. So this year we went, and it was a lot of the same things. So we knew which ones to avoid and which ones to get. And it was fantastic. Fantastic.
It was really good.
Mm-hmm. So quiet over there.
I know. I'm just letting you talk.
Who are you?
I don't know. Go ahead.
I was waiting for you to go on about something.
Got nothing for you. It was fun. It's nice hanging out with Mitch and Ashley.
Yeah.
Good seeing family.
Yeah. Yeah. So then we came back Sunday. Oh, my loofahs. My poor loofahs, dude. I'll have to water them after this to see if they can survive. Goddamn froze 2 nights in a row. And my loofahs are so close to being done, and I don't know if they'll make it. We covered them with blankets. We'll see. We'll see.
I got some deer moving on camera now that it's cooling off again.
Yeah. Got some deer moving in our yard.
Jesus. Yeah, we had 6 yesterday.
6 or 7, yeah.
No.
A lot of yearlings.
Yeah, they are.
It honestly looked like 4 of them were pretty small. 4 or 5 of them.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, right in our front yard.
Yeah. And then Mitch and I were talking. He's got an area for us to hunt this rifle season. Can do some bow hunting up there too, which I'll probably do a little bit. So kind of got to figure out how I can open up a little time in the old schedule to get out and hunt a little more. Now that it's cooled off, we got a good month and a half to get as much as we can get in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, hopefully like at work, we're trying to finish up a whole bunch of stupid little things. I shouldn't say stupid. A whole bunch of little projects. So it's just, when you have like 7 or 8 projects going on, it's just a lot of brain power that it takes.
Yeah, it's really tough. And like, that's one of the issues is, if we were just on our own flips and not customer stuff, mm-hmm. I would have no issues leaving and going up and hunting in the morning or hunting in the afternoon during the week, because it's just flips. Guys can they can figure it out. But like customer stuff, with how much like random shit that's been going on, change orders and everything like that, it's just been too many phone calls, too much back and forth, which isn't. What's nice is we're cleaning that up in the next, really, 1 more week. Mm-hmm. Like 1 more week of really cleaning that shit up. And then we'll be on some longer term projects, and it'll come with a lot less questions.
Do we have change orders on that list of tasks?
For things we're going to start doing?
For like responsibilities?
No, we don't.
We need to put that on there.
Yeah. But like, yeah, we already talked about that with folks.
Yeah.
And so we've got an idea of how that'll go.
Yeah, there's just like a weird... nothing in our company runs smooth right now. And like, we all are noticing different problems. And we just kind of need to take it, like, I think 1 problem at a time to try to start solving these and making the flow go better.
Yeah, I don't know how to do a full, like, revamp and just bam. I don't know. There's just certain things. I'm sure most companies have these issues, and I'm sure most companies have these issues their whole time in business. And I'm sure a couple of the bigger companies spend time and get this fixed up. I remember talking to a group, one company, for 8 years. They were essentially doing what we're doing, spinning in circles for 8 years.
Yeah.
And at the end, every year they discuss shutting down for 8 years. Every year they discuss shutting down for 8 years. Finally, in like their 9th year, they decided to hire a coach to help them, like, tell them how to restructure or whatever.
Yeah.
And they did that, and then they've had success since, and then they've enjoyed the business, put people in roles, so, they don't have to work. They still choose to work, but they don't have to work.
Right.
And it's similar to, like, it's probably what Ryan and I would have done with Stable Living had we not had you not come in and put folks in place to get us out of the day-to-day stuff.
Right, yeah, for sure.
So, like, that's essentially where we are right now is, where we're trying stuff out and it's like spinning wheels. Now it's like, okay, we need to just like start at this one spot, implement this, and by doing this, like we need to just stick with this and do this. And just do that with one thing at a time, and I think it'll clear up a lot of this shit.
Yeah, for sure.
But it's one of those things where it's like it needs to be implemented, needs to be followed up, needs to be executed, and then we will be on our way to being one of those companies that made it through the growth period of like spinning wheels. Because I know multiple construction companies that aren't like big, that have the same issues we have. Calls all the time, shit ragged, not sending out invoices on time, like all that stuff. I know a lot of companies just like that.
Yeah.
And then not tracking stuff to a T with change orders and everything, so then they don't get paid what they should be getting paid.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's a lot of things that like it's just growing pains. That's all it is.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. So, and it's interesting, like when you look at some other companies have like a lot of, they have like project managers, they have salesmen, like they have a lot of like upper management team, you know, which is probably pretty smart.
Probably, yeah.
But it seems like they have like a few salesmen compared to one project manager. So it seems like a project manager can take quite a bit of abuse, because there's a lot of salesmen compared to managers.
Right, yeah.
At least that's what it seems like.
But also, like, a salesman may not, like, may work 40 hours a week trying to get a sale, trying to get one sale. You know what I mean? So I think is more, it takes quite a bit of time to get at least one sale. So that's why you need more salesmen.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But yeah, you are right. I think also in the fact, if we were more efficient and things ran better, you could handle more projects. Or project manager could handle more projects.
Right. Yep. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, it's interesting. But have a couple deals coming in. So we'll be looking at some of those. Bought a duplex. So that's cool. Yeah, things have been going all right. Overall, they're not bad. Just get some things cleaned up a little bit and give ownership to some other folks so that I can go hunting.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. Started selling some Bibles.
Started selling some Bibles.
That's been exciting.
Yeah, for sure.
If you want to buy a Bible Babe on eBay.
Yeah, check us out.
I think we've sold like 10
Bibles. Nice.
So yeah, they're flying. We've had a couple people like message us on eBay. Like, I think we've had 2 repeat customers already. And one of the people was just like, don't, like, sorry if this is weird, but like, why do you have so many Bibles? So I don't know what Brooke has responded with yet, but
that's funny. Why do you have so many Bibles?
Yeah, but they've bought 2 of them. And it was really cool because, like, they were going to buy a third. And they were just, like, just making sure there's no, like, highlighter or markings inside. And so Brooke, like, flipped through and she's like, oh, yeah, there is. So she's going to, like, yeah, make sure on future ones that she, like... Flips through and then, like, puts in the listing, like... Because before she was just... Like, if there was any writing or highlight, she was just putting it as used. And if there wasn't, then she would put, like, new other or like new or whatever. And so now she's going to put in the description, like, does contain markings or highlighting. Just so then if people ask questions, it's already there.
Can I tell you what's crazy?
Sure.
I've flipped through a couple. And I've seen a couple with highlightings in it, right? Why that's fucked up is this. There's 1,000 Bibles in there.
Mm-hmm. I think over 1,000, but yes, I see what you're saying.
That guy was actually
reading
them.
Mm-hmm.
Because there was like multiple.
And I think some of them he got so he could mark in one and have an unmarked one.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's why there are some that are duplicates.
That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't like, it's not like it was on like 30 pages in.
Oh, no.
There was markings like from page 0 to 800.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it's at the house still. There was a book that I flipped through, or a Bible that I flipped through, and there was markings throughout the entire thing. And I was like, damn. But I think he just sat in his chair all day.
I think so.
So what else are you going to do?
Watch TV or read.
Yeah. And he had a lot of movies and he had a lot of books. So yeah. Because there are some too that I've seen like bookmarks in them.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's crazy.
Or like folded corners even.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We should get out there next week.
Yeah.
Because we're having a sale in 2 weeks.
Yep.
On a Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah, let's get out there next week. Another crazy thing. We found a book, a German Bible, worth like $1,500.
$1,750.
$1,750 for a German Bible.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
The fuck?
I'm pretty sure it's German.
I didn't even want to hold it. I'm like, this is too much money.
And it's brand new.
Brand new. Mm-hmm. It's crazy to me. I've got zero interest in keeping those. Mm-hmm. There's a couple, like, I was like, oh, this is a nice looking Bible. I don't know if we talked about it on here.
I don't know.
But I was like, oh, I wouldn't be opposed to having, like, just a nice Bible, to read. And I was like, you know what, this is a nice looking one. Maybe I'll do this. I was like, Sam, why don't you just scan it to make sure? Scans it. That's $200. I was like, okay, well, let's not take that one. Mm-hmm. So I was like, oh, this one's pretty cool here. So I picked that up. I'm like, scan this one. $230. Okay, well, let's list that one. And I was like, this one's pretty sick. I bet you this is going to be a little expensive. Let's check it out. $500. Mm-hmm. I was like, okay, well, turns out I don't get to choose a Bible because I choose the expensive ones.
Did I tell you I saw one at the house? And I was just like, man, this looks like a Bible that Shaun would really like. I scanned it, $500. And I was like, yep, it is.
Did you take it? You took it right away?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, that's sounds about right. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It is weird though because I'm learning all about Bibles. So Brooke and I got the matching ones, those matching ones. And then we were like, you know what? Like, let's just see the price and whatever. The teal covered one.
Yeah.
Last sold for $85. The grayish black covered one, $18.
Bruh.
The exact same Bible, just different colored covers.
Damn, dude.
So we kept the black one.
Cool.
And put it in our Bible library that we have.
Cool.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, then Brooke listed the teal one right away.
Oh, you had a teal one too. You guys had the teal one as well?
Well, because we were going to get matching ones. So one was going to be teal and one was black. They're the exact same Bible, just the covers were different. So, like, Brooke was going to take one, I was going to take one. And then once we were like, oh, like, it's $100, maybe we'll just list it.
Damn.
Yep.
That's great. Mimi, you're fine.
Just some Bible knowledge for you if you were really curious. So there's tons of different versions. I didn't realize how many different versions.
I had no freaking idea.
Ooh, here, like, so there's the NIV is the most common, and that's actually what sells probably the best on eBay. So that'd be the New International Version. There's the English Standard Version. King James Version, which I think is the second most popular.
I think that's what I have.
Probably.
Yeah.
Christian Standard Bible, New Living Translation, New American Standard Bible, New King James Version, New Revised Standard Version. Like, there are so many. So many. And some of them are, like, different, like, types of religion like to use different ones. And then, like, they were saying, like, some of, like, the easiest one to read is NIV and I think the King James Version.
Sure.
I think those are just the easiest. They're not so old school and whatever. Yeah. So we've been just learning so much about some of that stuff. A lot of the, like, really, really expensive Bibles are some of those other versions that are more complex.
Sure.
There's also, like, study Bibles, so they'll, like, have questions throughout. Like,
Those are pretty cool, but they're pretty expensive, aren't they?
some of them. I remember seeing some cheaper ones at the house still.
Oh, really?
They were going to put up in the sale.
Nice.
Then there's also, like, there's some that have, like, daily lessons. So, like, while you're reading, it'll have, like, why you should get rid of negative thought, or, like, how to stop negative habits.
Those are nice ones.
That was the teal and the black covered one that I wanted.
Oh, really?
So we kept one. That's the black one.
Go lay down. Come on. Yeah, those are really nice ones.
Yeah. So, yeah.
As far as, like, nice for, like, reading.
Yeah.
Because they help you, like, the Bible's not easy to read.
No.
And so, like, having stuff like that's helpful to help you read it a little bit. And I'm not a Bible reader. I just read a little bit of it, and it's difficult.
The other really cool one that we have that it's also expensive. I think it's called the Rainbow Bible. So each passage is colored in a different color. And the color corresponds with, like, a different thing. So, like, blessings, sins, hell, heaven, like a whole.
Interesting.
Yeah. So then so then when you're reading it, like, you can kind of be like, oh, okay, like, this is gonna be about sin or whatever. So that's kind of cool too.
They call that the LGBTQ Bible.
Sure.
Because it's the Rainbow Bible.
Like, yeah.
Anyways, that's cool.
So yeah, I've been learning so much about Bibles.
That's good.
And people like to buy them on eBay.
What is that noise?
That's the little toy.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's pretty fun. That's something in our lives right now.
If you want a Bible, hit us up.
Yeah. Yeah.
We have thousands.
No. Like 1,000. Not thousands, like 1,000. I bet you we don't have 1,000. I bet you realistically we probably have somewheres in the realm of 800 to 900. 1,000 so many.
No, I think we have 1,000.
You know what I'm saying? 1,000 so. Hold on.
That front porch was filled with them. 2 rows filled.
Hold on. Let me just get an idea, cause like, how many books are on the shelf? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So 24, 20. And the Bible's bigger, so there's probably 15 Bibles per row. And so I don't know, of that amount, so 15, there's probably 200 of those rows.
Yeah. And there's over 1,000 Bibles.
Not 200.
Books. I should say books, not Bibles.
Maybe 1,000.
There's over 1,000.
Maybe 1,500.
Yeah.
There's a lot.
There is a lot.
I want to count.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, done deal.
What a waste of my fucking time that'd be.
Well, we would just count how many Bibles we sell at the garage sale.
Oh, smart.
And then, like,
how many we end up donating and shit.
How many we end up donating, and then obviously like we'll kind of have a number for listings. It won't be that hard.
We should like make a post or something.
Yeah.
On Facebook.
I wanted the girls to get further along on going through Bibles.
Agreed.
Before I did that, but
no,
they're
I know.
suckers.
No, we need to. I think. Yeah. We'll have to see. We could get it where like me, you, and Brooke, and maybe like I don't know. Maybe if we could get the other two girls to actually show up, we could just spend a day there. Mm-hmm. And get as much shit done as we can and go through so much.
Yeah.
The reason I say that is like if we make a post about having a sale or whatever, after the sale, we're still going to have 1,000 Bibles.
Yeah.
And then I think we make some posts about like, hey, like donating wise, like if your church wants somebody, you know, if you're a part of a church, like we're not going to just give away single Bibles because we need like, it's that'll take forever. Mm-hmm. But like if your church group wants Bibles, they could come get some, you know, or something. Yeah. You can't have them all, but you know, you could do like 50 Bibles a church or something.
Yeah. That's what Brooke was saying. She was just, because she said like her church has like a library of Bibles, and she's like, I bet you there's some versions that they would want.
Yeah, exactly. And that's kind of what I was saying. I was like, I'd hate to just bring 1,000 Bibles to Hope.
Right.
Because, dude, I went to their like book section. They don't have many Bibles.
Interesting.
So like they have some. Mm-hmm. Goodwill had one. So it's like, okay, well, what are you gonna do with them all?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If I bring you 800 Bibles, are they actually getting to people?
Yeah,
it makes me nervous. Mm-hmm. You know, where if you can get them to churches, then it actually might be.
Yeah.
Oh, it's an idea.
Yeah, so that's kind of cool. That's
I feel like
fun.
It's the right thing to do.
I think so. I think we're giving those Bibles a good life.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Got Lily her first kid Bible out of there.
Yeah, we did. It does not have her name on it, and that's okay.
Mm-hmm. Does it have James? No, it has the kid, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's so funny.
Whatever.
Mm-hmm. I got it's like a color in Bible. So there's just like weird patterns on the side that you can like color in. And then I have a note-taking one as well. Those ones were like $10. So I was like, well, I'll just put this in my collection. Why not? Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's kind of fun.
Fun stuff. What an interesting world we're living in.
I hope you guys were interested in that. If you saw it, you would be interested as well. We weren't huge like Bible connoisseurs until you see how many different Bibles there are and how expensive they are. We still aren't
Bible connoisseurs. But let me tell you what.
It makes you money.
That's true. It's like anything. It's very interesting. It's very interesting to see collectibles and stuff. So it doesn't really matter what it is. You can appreciate collectibles.
Yeah.
So if we were to have bought that house and instead of it being Bibles and it was sports cards or something.
Yeah, that's true.
We would just fucking dive head deep.
Yeah, that's
very true. Or like, you know, and whatever. Maybe it's fucking like collectible lures for fishing or something. Mm-hmm. Like it doesn't really matter what it is. If you got a house full of it, you're gonna, at least my personality, your personality is like, well, let's figure them out. Why? What's going on with these things? Mm-hmm. There's got to be, like, if you have a house full of Legos, you're not gonna just be like, well, let's just fucking get rid of these Legos. You'll be like, wait a second.
There's a house full of Legos. One of these has to be worth money.
They gotta be. There's gotta be a reason.
That's so true.
Now there's differences because we've been in hoarder houses.
Yeah, these were all clean for the most part.
That's what I'm saying. Like they're packed away. Blah blah blah. So we've been in hoarder houses, and that's just like, no, this is just fucking trash. Mm-hmm. And they just bought everything and saved everything. Big difference.
But Strumhouse, she did like dolphins. Remember, she had like there was like a whole bunch of dolphin trinkets and
yeah,
the glass things. Yeah.
Okay.
None of those were worth money.
No, they're not worth anything. But yeah, okay. I see what you're saying.
Saying collector. But yeah, so that is very true. Yeah, if we would have found something else like that, we would have obsessed over it too for a little bit. Yeah, I mean, we're just trying to better the planet as well. Just not throw stuff away. That's one that's one thing that we're trying to change and be better about, is not just throwing everything away that's in the house.
We've been really good with it. We don't throw, like, a lot of places just grab it and throw it. We try to
donate it
or sell most of the shit we can. We try to give it a house, and then it comes a point when you got to throw stuff away, but we try not to.
Yeah.
But there's certain things, I mean, like, you just reach a point where it's like, well, no one's bought this. No one's willing to pick it up. Let's get rid of it.
I am sad, though. I think the boys threw away a lot of the stuff that I wanted to see if the, like, Chippewa Valley Museum wanted.
Oh, sure.
So that was kind of sad, but oh well.
Why? Why didn't... Oh, you just didn't, like, do anything? You didn't, like, move them or set them aside or nothing?
But we get the little pile, but then I don't know where that pile went.
It's in our garage, homie.
This garage?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Yeah, I brought that here so that it didn't get thrown in the trash.
Oh, nice. Look at you go.
I know.
We should take those newspapers from downstairs and also bring them there.
Yeah, they're so sick. I just, they're so cool. I just come to realize I don't look at them.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. That's why I think it'd be cool for a museum.
It'd be cool if they do something with them.
Actually, you know who probably would do something with them? UW Eau Claire's archives.
Really? Mm-hmm. Damn.
Because then I think they get entered into the UW system.
Sure.
And then, like, I think then they rotate schools.
Interesting. Mm-hmm. I'd be down to, like, donate them or bring them somewhere if they're going for, like... My big thing is I just don't... Like, they're cool and they're almost 100 years old. Mm-hmm. And I don't want them to just... They're anywhere from fucking 80 to 100 years old.
Yeah.
And I want them to just throw them away.
Yeah.
Or something because they're a little dirty.
Right.
Clean them up. Mm-hmm. You know.
You have to have the capabilities to clean them somehow.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they'll just sit and rot in our basement. Mm-hmm. Fuck them.
Yeah, we could call around.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know, it's cool stuff like that. I just, when there's so many things, and like we got newspapers from like when Kennedy was shot and stuff around that time.
Kennedy was shot, and then also World War II.
A bunch of World War II shit. Yeah, we got newspapers from then, and so it's like...
They're just such neat historical things that happened.
Right. So yeah, I'd hate to see them be thrown away, just, or whatever. That's the only reason I kind of have them, is like, was big things going on during those times. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of cool to have them. Mm-hmm. So I think, we talked about this too, like, we're really moving towards getting our business in a certain spot. And so when it gets there, say it's in like 6 months, 9 months, probably realistic, like 9 months. Well, then it frees up more time to, like, you and I put a little more of our resources into doing some of the fun stuff. Mm-hmm. And, things like that. And you want to know what that means? You do shit like that, and no one, it may seem like a waste of time. It may seem like whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But what's it doing? Getting you in front of people. True. And so then, fucking local Eau Claire flippers found these and donated them. Okay, cool. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, you got to look at like,
when you see like the museum things and it says like donated by blah blah blah.
That's what I'm saying. So
I see what you're saying.
That's why I'm like, you gotta look at like long-term shit for stuff like that. You can't just be, it's a waste of fucking time. What a way to waste your money and time. Yeah, until you get fucking 10 deals over the next 10 years from it.
Yeah, that's so true.
It's like, what a waste.
Yeah. Yeah, damn, that is true. That's a good point.
Yep. So listen to Morgan Housel. You know who that is?
No.
The Psychology of Money.
Oh, okay. You were listening to him?
Yeah, he was on the Diary of CEO.
Oh, that's cool. Mm-hmm. You've been listening to a lot of different podcasts lately.
I got sick of my normal ones.
Oh, really?
I don't know what happened. I'm just like, I'm over it.
No, I get it. There's like so many times where I would do that, and I would usually was sick of watching Twitch, so then I'd watch Andy.
I'm not sick of Andy. He just only posts like 3 times a week, so.
Yeah.
And I've got 7 days.
Yeah.
So I got tired of PBD. I did.
Really?
The same old shit every fucking. I just got sick of it.
It is hard. Sorry, I went on a little tangent. It is hard. Like, we were listening to Eric Trump on there, and I think so many people are so afraid to be honest. So like, if they're being interviewed on there, like, they're not fully honest.
Politic talk is so annoying, and what I mean by politic talk is the inability to say yes or no.
Yeah.
Everything is responded so formal and politically that they never admit to anything.
Yeah.
A no or yes, never. It's just like a sweeping answer without ever saying yes or no. And it's just like the whole time it's like or yes or no. That's all I'm fucking looking for.
Like, here's a quick example for you. They asked Eric Trump if they think this young kid assassinated Charlie Kirk. And he just responds with, well, I really trust Kash Patel and Kash Patel's team. And he's like, okay, but what do you think? You know, I really do think I trust Kash Patel. They just have the best team. They're really doing their all.
They've supported my dad since 2016. I've been friends with him since blah, 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 blah. It's just the best team. So whatever he's saying, I'm with him. Mm-hmm. It's like, oh, so you've got no personal opinions on anything.
Right. So yeah, that's just like an example of some of the stuff, yeah, you hear on that. And it's just like, okay, just give us your honest opinion. Yeah. What do you think?
Yeah. Yeah.
So anyways, you're listening to a Diary of a CEO.
Oh, yeah, with Morgan Housel, however you say it. He wrote a new book, The Art of Spending Money.
Ooh.
It's kind of neat.
Are we going to buy it?
Already did.
Nothing.
And it's interesting. It's cool. It's like, because the Psychology of Money was all about everyone handles money differently. Right? Like, everyone thinks and feels about money a different way. Mm-hmm. And it's so true, and it's such a good point where he's like, some people are built for sacrifices more than others. Mm-hmm. Some people are happy. Like, what Morgan says is he thinks the happiest people are like middle America, normal, average income families that have kids. Mm-hmm. He thinks that's probably, like, if you're looking to try to find the happiest person or people, it's probably that. Like certain, what do they call middle income earner?
Middle class?
Middle class. Just like a middle class person earning pretty good with a paid off house and no car payment, and they're just able to spend a lot of quality time with their family. Mm-hmm. Because there was an interview done. I don't remember who he said the interview was by. This is a little fucked up. This might tell you guys some stuff. And like we've talked about doing your eulogy and stuff.
Yeah.
They interviewed 1,000 individuals over the age of 90 and above.
Okay.
And they asked them, what are your regrets? What do you wish you would have done different? Not one of them brought up money. Not one of them brought up money. 1,000 people, What's some of your regrets? Not one brought up money. Being more present with my family was like huge. Spending more time with my family was huge. Being nicer to friends and strangers was like way up there.
Interesting.
Yeah. And so what it came down to, health, what it came down to was people coming up on their deathbed were just like, man, I wish I would have spent more time with my family. I wish I would have been nicer to friends and spent more time with friends. I wish I would have been nicer to the random folks on the street.
Yeah.
People cared at the end of their life pretty much only about relationships.
Wow.
And some with health, but then again, you're 90, so they all had pretty decent health to make to 90.
Yeah.
So yeah, once they got to that, it was pretty much relationships.
Wow.
Bradley talks about 3 things. We brought it up on here. You have 3 priorities. Number 1 is health. Number 2 is relationships. Number 3 is money. So health, relationships, money, in that order. And that's, I mean, when they interviewed these folks, I don't even know if money took the 3rd order.
Right.
You know? So it's just something to think about. I mean, I think so much of our life, like, it's interesting because Morgan also mentioned, like, they interviewed a bunch of families and they asked families, like, what do you want for your kids? They ask parents, what do you want for your kids as they're graduating? You know, we want them to be happy. You want your kids to be happy? What do you mean? We just want them to be happy. And they're like, well, do you want them to be wealthy? Yeah, that'd be cool, but as long as they're happy. Then they ask the parents, then why don't you take that advice? Because how many parents sacrifice relationships and time with their family to chase money? So many. Almost everyone.
Yeah.
You're sacrificing time and stuff with your family to get money. And it was interesting, he was talking like, I can't remember how he exactly broke it down, but there's like 2 things, right? There's sacrifice. I think it was like sacrifice and contentment. Okay, it's like sacrifice and contentment. So it's like you have to the more content you can be, the less sacrifice you have to make. The less content you are, the more sacrifice you have to make. So what's that mean? If you want so much, you want the big house, you want the big car, you want everything, you're going to sacrifice to get it. What are you sacrificing? Typically, time. And time what? Away from loved ones. And so it's so interesting going through this whole thing and like listening to this, it's like, damn, dude, we literally sit in this fucking hamster wheel, chasing money. And some people are built different. And that's what Morgan said. Like, some people, that is their happy place. That's what they need, right?
Yeah.
But he's like, how many of us are just doing it because we care about what someone else thinks? So a little like exercise you can do is this. Ask yourself, if I was trapped on an island with just my family, what would I want?
Food?
Well, it's just an exercise. So whatever, like, if you're on an island and like you could, like, it's not like you're trapped on this island and you can't reach the outside island or reach the outside world. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you're trapped on an island with just your family. Okay. Well, if you live on an island with just your family and no one else is around, what would you want? Well, you want utility. So you want like a nice enough shelter to live in.
Yeah.
You probably will want like a pickup truck because you're probably like building projects or like upkeeping your house or like, you know, whatever. Like, you want something with utility, you're going hunting, whatever, right?
Yeah.
That makes sense. You probably don't care about your watch.
Valid.
You know, you probably don't care about designer clothes.
Nope.
Makes sense. It's just like when you quit thinking about what other people care about and think about you, you tend to go towards utility instead of like the brand or the
Yeah.
looks. It's an interesting thing to think about, is like, we can all learn, like everybody has their own like tolerance and their own whatever. And I tend to be a little more go-getter than a lot of people, but I know lots of people who are a lot more than me, right?
Right.
But then it's like, you got to ask yourself, is it all worth it? Because if you talk to 1,000 people over the age of 90 and not one of them is bringing up what you're spending most of your time and energy worrying about, they say something about learning from your elders, and you can't tell me it's 1,000 deadbeats that they interviewed.
Right. Probably not.
So it's like, well, and if it was 1,000 deadbeats, you'd think the 1,000 deadbeats would care about money.
Mm-hmm. True. Very true.
I'm sure it wasn't 1,000 rich people. You know, it's just like interesting to think about that, like what we spend most of our lives worrying about. When you get to 90, none of them said it's like worth worrying about getting more.
Yeah. Who were we? Did Andy talk about how recently about when you look at wealthy people, like only a handful of them got divorces or have gotten divorces? Was that on Andy?
I don't know.
There was somewhere I was listening, and yeah, they were that they said, because we've talked about it, like in, what is it, The Millionaire Mind or The Psychology of Money? Which one is it? Which one is it? The guy interviews a whole bunch of millionaires.
The Millionaire Mind.
Yeah, and like they gave you a percentage of how many of them like have gotten divorces, and it's pretty small.
Mm-hmm.
And
That was also 1995. I think that book was written around like 1995.
that's true, but still, like I think even probably today, most millionaires, it's probably a smaller percentage of millionaires that have gotten divorces than lower
Middle.
class.
Yeah, I'm sure. The top wealthiest, the top 10 wealthiest people in the world have a combined 13 divorces.
That's crazy, dude.
So it's a little different when you get to billionaire status, I think.
Yeah, I think so. My other thing that I was just going to mention was every once in a while on my YouTube, this little show called Career Ladder will pop up. And it's this average guy who tries to guess people's jobs that are just walking on the street of the UK. And he's had some like really cool people. The whole thing was to like spread word about these jobs that you don't know are out there, like small people jobs or whatever. The lady that was just on, he guessed it, which I've never heard of this term. Patriotic millionaire.
What's that mean?
It's a wealthy person that wants to be taxed more.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's like an actual group that you're in. So that's what I was looking up. It's an organization. So tax the rich, pay the people, spread the power. Millionaires who want a rich, stable, free country demand an economy that ensures it. How crazy is that?
I bet you if you looked at most of them, they probably do certain tax write-offs.
Oh yeah, for sure. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, I'm sure.
But yeah, so I thought that was interesting. That was something that I've like never heard of.
Me either. Sounds like a scam. Mm-hmm. All right. We should wrap this up.
Yeah.
Thanks for tuning in, gang. Check out Morgan Housel's book, The Psychology of Money, or The Art of Spending. I'm starting to listen to that. So we'll see how I like that.
Cool.
Peace out.
See ya.